All right, moving right along to property operations. Now, let me know in the chat if you have people that are on month-to-month leases at your property. How many of you do month-to-month leases? Okay, getting a lot of yes, too many. Yeah. Okay, obviously, better if we don't have them. Well, I don't know. I guess you could sometimes have you could get more revenue, just not as sure, but try to avoid it in student housing for sure. Okay. Now we released an update last year, end of last October of last year, that allowed for you to increase the rent on month-to-month leases. So I'm just going to review that real quick. Let's hop on over here. And if you'll remember, here on your dashboard, if you go to residence and rent increases, we released this ability for you to come in and review month-to-month leases and apply increases to them. So you can do this on a regularly scheduled basis. This functionality has already been released. However, when you do that, let's take a look at a resident profile here. When you do that scheduled increase for a month-to-month resident, and you come to your recurring charges and credits, you look at this right here, and holy cow, that is a lot of information. I have no doubt that the hundreds of you that are on here are much smarter than I am, and maybe you can like sort this out in your mind a little bit better and add up all the math to this. But when I look at this, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. Let me know in the chat if you feel the same way when you look at this and you're like, holy cow, that's a lot of information on one screen. So for those of you, and this applies just right now to those of you who have these month-to-month rent increases, or for those of you who have mid-lease rent increases, typically those of you outside of the US, this update is for you. We're going to go over to our profile here. We're going to go to recurring charges and credits and check this out, you guys. How much better does that look compared to this? Isn't that so much more organized? I love this right here. So we've got our future scheduled charges right up here. We've got our current charges right here. And then over on the left-hand side, we're going to be organizing it by the contract as well. So you can see that we're on this current month-to-month contract. And we've got some great things coming in the chat. So much better. Thumbs up, heart emoji. I love it. So we're excited about this update for those of you who are utilizing that month-to-month increase functionality.